Okay, we got 2 of the Amazon builds done. We did Charge Strike with Plague Hybrid, just to help when we had immune to lightning. And that was actually pretty nice. I like that skill. It did very well in Act 2 Hell, especially in the tunnels. Next, we did Immolation Arrow with Freezing Arrow Hybrid. Be careful because you need the cold synergy, otherwise you're going to lose triple damage. It's 240% more damage. It was good up until Ancients, and then it just dropped the fuck off. So now we're going to go Strafe, Guided Arrow, Multi-Shot, and our hybrid will be Magic Arrow. The reason why, if they're immune to physical, we're not going to hurt them. So we need something that kind of counters that until we get an amplified damage, like a Atma's Scarab Amulet, or something that can cast amplified damage for us. So let me see. Let's get started. I just need a moment because I gotta remember what low level shit to drag with me. I'm pretty sure it was the charms. Those are the poison charms. If you remember in the first 2 videos, the elemental bow low level video, we're gonna use these first with players 8. And you can farm those off cows or whatever you need. I'm on single player, so it's easy for us because you just find one and you can make a copy. But if you're online, I highly recommend getting these. Not the grand charms though, because it will be level 1, but it takes up 3 spots for the same damage. So you can have double damage. And you're going to want that to help you out low level if you're doing a P8 run on single player. I'll just have to check periodically. I know I'm supposed to take some of this shit with me. Okay, let's get started. Oh, damn it. That's right. Every time you make a new character, it feels bad. Okay, everything's on Ultra. Make sure there's no camera shake. Show HP. Okay, everything looks good. I feel more comfortable setting it manually because I'm so used to it.
Greetings.
Yeah.
Order welcomes you.
Okay, we're gonna need stamina potions, always. And let's see if we can grab a bow already. I'm pretty sure that one's level 12.
Hi.
Okay, that should be good. So now we're ready to rock. Now again, we gotta get to level 3
I
first.
shall purge this land of the shadow.
So after we get to level 3, we're golden. But it's Act 1. Act 1 is easy no matter what you're doing. If you're doing it on Hell, Act 1 is easy. One more level. We definitely want Magic Arrow.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
The first couple levels are pretty painful, just because it is players 8. but that's going to show you how effective the charms are. So then you go, oh wow, that's way faster. But until then, we're just going to have to bend over and take it rough. Go to sleep. There we go. The reason why we put a town portal by the den, we want the waypoint first. Otherwise, we're going to have to run all the way back and blah, blah, blah. It's easier just to grab the Act 2 or Cold Plains waypoint in Act 1 because it's always in the same spot as soon as you exit the Bloodmoor. Okay, there we go, finally. See how much nicer that is? Look, one bullet. Or one arrow in this case. So we'll get Magic Arrow down to 0 mana cost. And that's going to be our bread and butter. That way we don't have to worry about quivers every 2 seconds. We can just spam it and forget all about it. Much nicer. That's why I recommend for the second character you take the time to get them low-level stuff. Because your experience will be so much better. Especially if you're single player and you're running player's aid.
I hear foul creatures about.
If you watch the other video, Elemental Bow, you'll notice that I didn't have this on Charge Strike the very first Amazon, but whenever I get a chance, I always use this build on any new character, especially if you get like Chip Emeralds or something. It really is worth it. Most people will just make a character and boom, done. But if you're not getting a rush, if someone's rushing you, that's fine, because they're going to do all the work. Or if you have an Enchantress, or an Enchanter, rather, then you can skip all the charm farming. You can just, you know, have her enchant your low-level character. Provided you have like a loader, a mini loader, so you can have 2 accounts running at once. Now we should have all the low-level gear we need just from the first 2 characters. So you notice I skip a lot of this stuff just because I don't need it. And that's going to save you time too. Constantly picking up every single item will slow you down. So get yourself a preset. That way you know what you're using and go from there.
Perhaps now the sisters will trust me.
Alright, that one's done. Gotta get a gauge of how much... There we go, that'll help too. 118.95. So 49.53, then 118.95. Let's shoot for this one first. 49 or 53, 49. 53, 49. And then we can pour the rest into vitality. Oh, we need to spam strength as well. That's right. I think the 2-piece gives you attack speed, but it might have to be with gloves. I remember always doing a 2-piece. I think it was gloves and belt. That's what I used to do. So now it's down to 1 mana, and we want to keep going until it's 0. Because every level is going to convert physical into magical. Now, if it's your first character and you don't have poison charms, I'd recommend getting a merc. Get a merc, like I did in the first video on Charge Strike, and give her a triple socket bow, 1 sapphire, 2 poison, or 2 lightning, whatever you prefer. And then that's going to help your progress a lot. We have our characters set up, and the mercs die too much, so I don't like relying on them. 0.8. Pump strength first so we can get our Sigins. And the mana helm helps any class. If you're a sorceress especially, I definitely recommend that. As you can see now, we can spam Magic Arrow a lot. It's not taking arrows, and it's barely costing us any mana, which means we can avoid using mana potions. Yep, still 224. Point 6. Sigins requires so much strength. Beep boop. 0.5. 50. Alright, so we know where we need to go. Now we just need the waypoint. Although I guess if we're just going to hell, we really don't need Cain.
I am overburdened.
I mean, Cain would be more like a hell thing. I did it in the first 2 videos just because, but I guess, yeah, you don't really need him. He's not mandatory to the quest line. So I guess we could make it even faster if we just skip him. The hunter's bow is going to be very fast, as where the short bow is just going to be fast. But we didn't want to use that speed early on because it would have tanked our mana. Now that it's getting down to 0.3 and it's almost free, now we can increase our bow attack speed because our charms are doing all the work for us. So we can start firing a little faster. And then once we level this a few more times, we're going to solve our mana issue. We will not need mana at all. So you can just load up on HP pots. And then, since Magic Arrow does not use any ammunition, we've solved mana and ammunition. So now you can just blast away, and there's no worry. Quality of life for farming, that makes it very easy, which I like, because there's no maintenance.
I can't carry anymore.
The underground passage has not been kind to us. Jesus. I'll never understand why they do that. Normal should have normal size maps. You should not introduce a hell size map to normal. And hell should not have normal items. It should be normal is normal items. Nightmare is nightmare items. Hell is hell items. That would eliminate so many problems with farming. I hope one day they'll fix it. I hope, after 22 years, I doubt they ever will. They like it screwed up like this. It's its own unique, crappy system. But they could make it better. Okay, so as you can see now, we're decked out in Frost Nova. Frost Nova, Frost Nova, Frost Nova, Frost Nova. So the reason why I run this early on is just because when enemies love to rush you, they're just going to slow themselves down. And I really don't need this much, but it's nice to have it. I'm probably going to trade it out later anyways, because I want the 30% attack speed.
am overburdened.
Okay, so it looks like level 13 now it's no mana cost. So no quiver cost, no mana cost. You can just go nuts. And if you enjoy using bow and you're a common Amazon user, you'll know that arrows kind of get annoying as hell to use because they take up space and you want damage in that space. It's the gloves. Okay, it's the gloves that give attack speed. Damn. Alright, that works for now. You don't have to run this strat. I always keep a full damage charm in my inventory just so it does this to enemies. Again, the damage of the cool charm does not matter. You just want the status effect of slowing them down. It's just another thing that'll make your life easier. I definitely recommend Magic Arrow first, and then you can build into Strafe. Strafe is going to be so weak at first. You need a good bow, you need things to make it decent. So for me, I usually just pump Magic Arrow, and later on you can reset your skills once you have your bow and all that. Because I want to start pumping into Vite, but my stats are horrible.
What nightmarish tortures took place here? This place is eerie. This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
Alright, so nothing too fancy. I just threw some gems.
Good evening.
Seems to work pretty well. Act 1's done. Yeah, it's Act 2 and get our mercenary.
Your present.
Good day.